All right, it's time for another reaction video. This time, something strange, interesting, and different, at least for me anyways. Excited to hear this song. Not really sure what to expect, but, nevertheless, we're so glad you clicked on it and decided to join us for this particular reaction video. Where we do reaction videos, not only do we react to the song, but we rate the song as well. Let me close this door a little bit here. For you first-time viewers out there, maybe you're a fan of the Foo Fighters who have decided to turn themselves into the Dee Gees. You're doing the Bee Gees classic, You Should Be Dancing. I don't really know what to expect. However, I will let's just jump in. Let's jump off the cliff here like the Foo Fighters did with You Should Be Dancing. This should be interesting. I'm hitting the button. Shall we go to Reaction Land? Yes, we shall right now. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I have my mouth open halfway through the song. For the most part, actually through the entire song. not really believing what I heard. Let me tell you how we rate the songs, though. I got to do that. Okay, 5.5 stars, greatest song of all time. 5 stars an A, 4 stars a B, 3 stars is a C, 2 stars a D, 1 stars an F, 0 stars. Why'd you ever record it? And before I rate the song, let's just talk about this band for a brief minute. The Foo Fighters have never before remotely put out a funk or dance song in the pop or top 40 genre ever. They've been a rock band since the 90s. I mean, and they're legendary. Dave Grohl is a very talented individual. Personally, for me, I like the Foos better than Nirvana. That's just my personal taste. I know a lot of people will barbecue me for that, but I just like the Foos better. That's just me. Okay, maybe because I'm a drummer, he's a drummer, you're a drummer, everybody's a drummer. No, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I love his drumming, but but let's just talk about this for a brief second here before I rate the song. So if you're a rock and roll guy, you love screaming guitars, hard rock, driving rock, you're probably thinking this is putrid, this is sick, this is disgusting, this is terrible, this is horrid. Why would they do something like this? This, why? Why? Foo Fighters, why did you do it? I could tell you why. I think they did it because they appreciate all styles of music. I mean, he wanted to jam with Prince. Prince is a far cry from heavy metal, right? So they appreciate all styles of music. That's what I do here at the show, is appreciate all styles of music. I know there's a lot of you out there that know it's rock or bust, it's country or it's dance or it's if it ain't this or it ain't, But this is an appreciation of music. And they did it very, very, very well. One of the best remakes I've ever heard of an old 70s song. Right here, I'm giving this song 4.5 stars. I'm giving it 4.5 stars because you just have to. If the playing, the musicianship, the background vocals, everything about the song was spot on. And for shame for you people out there that don't have an open mind and cannot possibly see or appreciate what they obviously appreciated with the Bee Gees. Now, this song was, a lot of people think Staying Alive was the big song that John Travolta danced in Saturday Night Fever. No, his big dance scene was this song. This was the song he did in the movie. That was the big dance scene for Travolta, who lives not too far down the street, actually, from where I'm located. Anyways, besides the point. This is just amazing. It really is. And I understand. I fully understand you guitarists, you rockers out there that think this is blasphemous. But isn't today an era where everybody listens to a lot of different music? You know what I mean? Isn't this because to what I've experienced over the last, 10 or 15 years, maybe, possibly 20. We can maybe go back to the 2000s, but I'm thinking since 2005, 2004, everybody seems to be listening to everything these days. I mean, there's rock guys that know country songs, there's country guys that know rock songs, hip-hop songs, top 40 pop songs. And if you're a guy out there and you haven't went to a strip club, they're not playing Anthrax there. They're not playing Tool in the strip club. They're not out there. When you go out on a Friday night, or a Saturday night to a club to meet chicks, okay, they're not playing, Megadeth. They're not. The girls are out there dancing to stuff similar to this or maybe some new top 40 stuff. And I'm not fond of all top 40 music. I'm not. In fact, when this song came out, I liked it, but it was definitely not my favorite. It grew on me just like other songs do and other artists. I'm not saying, look, you should put in, a Bruno Mars CD if you're a guy who listens to the Foo Fighters, and listen to it all day long or anything like that. No, what I'm saying is the appreciation for all styles of music. Yeah, you know what I mean? The classics, if you will. This is obviously a classic song from the Bee Gees. You go back to there's only. No, I can't. I can't go on any further. I cannot go on any further because I'm beating a dead horse here. If you're against this song, then you're just against it. There's no way I'm going to change your mind. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say that's going to make you go, oh, yeah, you're right. Appreciate musicianship. I'm appreciating it. Thank you so much, Dave Grohl, for doing what you always do. And this last Foo Fighters record, this is what's interesting to me about this particular release. Why are you releasing it? You've got a song out now called Making a Fire that's working its way up the rock charts, which is a very good song. I mean, Shame, Shame was their first single that came out months ago. The Waiting on a War song, which I thought was very good. The Foo Fighters is just a damn good band, period. End of discussion. They're one of the best bands around. If I would love to be in a band like this that could make the kind of music the Foos have made, heavy, grungy rock, funky rock, interesting rock, mellow rock, and funk like this. I would love to be in a band that just did it all, because as a player, you want to be challenged all the time in every aspect of music. And I understand that a lot of progressive rock is extremely challenging, and I do agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, try playing some of that Rush stuff, right? With all this, and Rush is one of my favorite bands. So, but I appreciate a good dance song. I mean, maybe I'm the only one. Maybe you can educate me. You can tell me why I'm such an idiot. Barbecue in the comments. Steve Champagne. Say, Steve, you're just a freaking bonehead. It's okay. I'll take it. But explain your reasoning for this. At least do that. If you're going to dog me in the comments over what I'm saying about how great this song is or this cover song is, then at least tell me why you think it's terrible and why it shouldn't be done. If your mind's going to stay closed and you're not going to open yourself up to new horizons and amazing artistry, honest, I'm really. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to use Bruno real quick for an example here because I don't want to babble all night long. But let me just do this real quick. Let's say you're a musician, right? I don't care what you play: drums, keyboards, guitars, bass. What style of music. Let's say no. You're a rock guy. That's what you do: rock and freaking roll. Okay, you do rock and roll, and then all of a sudden you get a call up, and it's Bruno Mars, and he says he wants to collaborate with you. What are you going to say? No, I don't want to collaborate with you. You're not my style. I like hard, screaming rock and roll. No. Well, Bruno can bust out some rock, and he's got such a great vocal. Look at that blow from Ed Sheeran and him, and just, I don't know. Just love to hear what you have to think about this particular version of musicianships. Tell me how wrong I am. Tell me how right I am. When we go live, we're going to do a segment called That I Knew It or I Blew It. We're going to find out, songs that I don't think will be successful. This song I don't think will be that successful, to be honest. But you never know these days. You really don't. The Steve Champagne Radio Show invites you to join us for interesting, fascinating musical discussions. Whether you're a fan of the artist, we do honest reactions, and we would top 10 videos, some trivia every now and then. We react and rate to the songs, and we would love for you to be a part of our musical family. Until next time, take care wherever you may be going today or doing, and wow, peace.